I just said a whole different intro about 2 seconds ago, so I'm not saying it again because that's not what I do. So, what's up, people? This is the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. We are here at 7:40. We're only 10 minutes late. Haters, we're only 10 minutes late.
Not my fault.
Technically, it ain't my fault either. The last person in is whose fault it is. So that would be Kent tonight. It is Kent's fault. The darkest thing about him would be he's late tonight.
Wow, that's crazy,
bro. I'm the blackest person on this podcast.
You're the darkest person on this podcast. You're not the black.
I'm the blackest person on.
Absolutely not.
Oh man, listen. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We are on episode 99. You know what that means?
Everybody pull up.
You know what that means? We got one more.
We got
one more.
Who is the person who says their shit more than me? Who's blacker than
I for anyone wondering, I muted Dark Kent this time. Not
good. Yeah, I'm doing my job.
Yeah. So to make it to 100 episodes, I decided to stop the trolling. So Kent was trolling us, and we're just gonna pause for trolling from now on, so we can at least
pause for troll. That's a dog in you.
Pause.
That's a bar.
You know? A little pause patrol. Not gonna hurt nobody.
I mean, whose opinion? Who stands on their opinion other than myself? Right.
Anyway, so episode 99, Bloodline Chamber. Yo, this is crazy, man. We really on 99.
I just want to say that I'm proud of Jaquez, how he's taken Dark Kent tonight. I am proud of how he's reacted. No, be a pause, but I'm honestly proud of how he's reacted.
Whoa. Hold up there, buddy.
I think he caught on to what I was telling him last week about Kent enjoying being the victim. So Kent has now tried twice, and Ja has ignored him twice. I am proud. I'm counting the night. So if whoever's holding the show hostage, I'm counting the night.
Wow.
Invite a friend to invite a friend. Yo, Dan, what's goody? You know we appreciate you, bro. One more episode to 100. One more.
I can't believe that we actually made it.
Listen.
It's 100 episodes, bro. Let's go, bro.
It's been a rough road, but we got here.
It's been a long time coming. Didn't know if I was gonna make it. Yes, you will. Oh man. So making sure we get everybody up in here. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, tell a friend to tell a friend, man. We here. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that we're here, you know? I didn't know I was going to be here. I didn't think I was going to be here.
It's 99, dude. 99 is, like, incredible. Like,
I don't know how we got to 100 episodes.
You.
I have no clue.
Bro.
I have no
I didn't
clue.
quit this show how many times?
Bro, I'll be asking to get fired on my days off. This don't work.
I'll be asking for y'all to not want to do the show. Like,
we've all made like every quitting whatever.
No, you haven't done anything. You're the only person who absolutely demands this show every week. Raid, sweet as well. I don't want to hear none of the lies. We're not allowing it. We're not allowing it.
You're right.
Dan Kent isn't doing anything. We are not allowing any of his
for 99 shows, fam. Like
we are not allowing Kent to do anything tonight. He tried in the chat. Ja ignored him then. Ja got 3 ignores in where he didn't react impulsively or with rage. Yeah, I don't know what you did today or what you took today or what strain you got in, but you're doing well today.
Well, I have the goodest news that I can release on this free show. I got my stitches out. So
Oh, that's why you're so happy.
yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
I'm extremely happy, you know. So shout out to me.
So you had like a knee injury, like
You know what I mean? So definitely, I'm just you know.
Are you trying to troll right now? Like he doesn't tell us personally what he hurt and what he. Like we were sitting on the show and he was in a sling last week. Please tell me you're joking. Did you just ask him if he had a knee injury?
I was asking what
Yikes.
the knee injury was. Was it?
So yeah, Dan, we're not allowing Dark Kent to do anything tonight. We all knew what Ja hurt, when he heard it, how he heard it, and and what happened. So, yeah, it's the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. It's the 99th episode. Everybody go invite somebody to the 99th episode. You know what? Just do it so you can see if we'll make it to 100. Just watch it.
I'm saying we're not going to make it.
Then you know.
I don't know if we're going to make it. No, don't know if we're going to make it. Because I can't take this anyway.
Then we know. But 100 is a dope milestone. You know? So let's get there.
Dude, I think 100 episodes with my best friends talking shit about wrestling with my best friends.
Josh, shut up.
Amazing. Like
I didn't even say shit. That's crazy.
We're talking about wrestling with my best friends at 100, dude.
He repeated it. I'm trying to tell y'all, right? So we really figured it out. Kent really is the biggest troll on this show. He seriously says things to get people riled up on purpose. So I'm just glad that we've all come to this knowledge and can deal with it in a better way until he grows up.
We're here. We're at 100, bro. Come on now.
We're at 99. We're at 99. We're almost at 100. We're almost there.
Somebody has Steiner math, but you know.
We're almost there.
I still don't know how. I don't think we're gonna make it. I'm telling you, I don't think we're gonna make it, guys.
We'll make it.
We're not gonna make it.
Not only we're gonna make it, we're gonna do it in style. Like I already know, man. We're gonna get this 100th episode popping for y'all.
Oh yes.
But yeah, because I'm about to go crazy. I've been telling Davina I'm about
to get 99 done.
This intro that you guys got coming is
Oh, you did a new intro.
Mm-hmm. We got a new intro. No, I thought we're working on that. Remember?
Oh yeah, we're working on. Okay, that's what I was about to say. Okay, facts. I thought you had this. Okay, all right, we're back.
No, I ain't there yet.
No, we're on the same page again because I was definitely gonna. Yeah, we're gonna do that. The intro, the song, all that stuff, y'all. And when we get to 500, we're gonna release this merch. We need that 500 subscribers. Like Dan. Did your whole family subscribe yet? Like, what's good, bro? You shopping? Pick us up a wrestling tee. I want a Yeet shirt because the Jaquez is a no Yeet hater. I want a Yeet.
No shirt. Yeet.
I want a Yeet shirt.
Can we get
my girl wants a Yeet shirt.
Yeah, exactly. I want a Yeet shirt. She's smart.
Oh wow! I'm trying to, support the number one hater of 2024.
Who, Jimmy Uso?
Yeah.
I must say, if we compare Jay Uso and Jay Uso last year to Jimmy this year, I feel like
Jay got it.
What happened?
Jay got it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like Jay Uso really did a great job becoming main event Jay, but Jimmy is a very entertaining dude. They just don't let him get it in like they should. Very funny guy. Very funny.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're about to start this up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, tell a friend to tell a friend because we're about to pull up on you.
Oh yeah, you know we talking about Elias tonight because he was at the Jordan River talking to Jesus, walking with Jesus.
Oh, I don't know anything about that, so you can bring it up on your own time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Elias, walk with Jesus.
Oh, he gave himself to Christ.
Yeah, he been to that. He actually went to the Jordan River and got baptized.
Oh, you mean really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yes, bro.
That's I did not know that. That
Elias went to the Jordan River and got baptized. It's crazy.
Shout out to him, man. That's dope. That's dope. But you know what time it is. I don't know where everybody at. You know what I'm saying? Probably because we started late, but you know.
No, we started early tonight. They're confused. They thought we weren't getting here at 8.
Oh, well, you know. We had to deal with somebody else. I'm the number one hater. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a both-faced lie.
It depends on the topic.
No, I don't.
The most hated, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're talking about, Chris.
It depends on the topic.
Do it though.
It absolutely does.
But can we all agree that Cody Rhodes is
all right? You ready?
Yeah, let's start the show. Can't be hating. Yeah, Dan.
It's the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. We're here every Thursday, 7:30-ish p.m. All right.
You got to mute control. Pause
definitely. Control. Pause it. Pause control. You know what I'm saying? The dog in him. Let's go.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
All right. How is everybody doing? Now, before I get on this show, I just want to say I'm starting to really make some fire ass covers. Like, can I get some? I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but can I get some? Like,
you technically definitely just tooted your own horn.
Yeah, I kind of did, but this is fire.
And as a graphic designer, I'll be nice and say you've definitely come a long way.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, for that reason, you know what? We're here.
I'll be there in a minute. I'm about to eat, y'all, but I'm here. Y'all get to look at Kent because he'll disappear when I show up. He'll go back to black.
Wow, that's crazy.
We'll talk about it, dude. Cody is Cody, dude.
Okay, here we go. So you're gonna leave me like that? Okay. All star, thank you. We are here every Thursday.
I don't even know what Cody is Cody means, so I couldn't respond because I don't know what it means.
Cody
Well,
Rhodes.
We're here every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. ish. It is the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. You could also scan that QR code so that way you can access all of our content. We are live right now on Instagram, but once we go off of Instagram, we'll be live on Twitch at WHOISQU30.
Grammars, make sure you switch over in an hour. Everybody else, this is going to be the most concise show. Because we're not gonna let Kent troll us for a whole 2.5 hours.
I'm not trolling shit. Cody Rhodes is winning the championship at WrestleMania. Period.
Is that news? Is that in this week's news? Did any of you ask yourselves? I want to ask the chat. Did any of you get up today and ask yourselves? I wonder if Cody's gonna win a WrestleMania. No, you didn't. No, none of you thought of Cody today. None of you.
Wait, hold up. So why is it a big deal when we're talking about The Rock, we're talking about Roman Reigns, we're talking about everyone else, but we're not talking about Cody, the actual winner of the entire deal?
I'm just saying. One thing I like about the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast is while we carry our gimmicks, because we are all very nice people in real life. But as the holy heel, a part of my gimmick is to just not care. Like, and I don't curse. So I can't say what I want to say.
I'm not
done. I'm not done.
a Cody fan. Cody is winning the championship, period.
I'm just seasoning. I'm not even cooking yet. So I just want to point out that Dan said, John All-Star could stay, but Kent could go is hilarious because everybody's starting to see your villainous ways. How is Ja the biggest cursor, the screamer, and me just ignorantly disrespectful in the most considerate ways, and you supposed to be the tweener or whatever you are, and you're the biggest heel on this show. You're the biggest heel on this show.
I'm telling you the facts, dude. Cody Rhodes is the
I'm calling your opinion facts. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. Get some Dark Kent guys back. All right, let's start, John. What you got for us, bro?
All right. So, with that being said,
where am I Cody?
You know what time it is. I didn't even get to sorry. Also, I wasn't even paying attention so much to this shit. I forgot to even give you your trigger alert. But you know what time it is. It is Black History Month Spotlight. And when I said that I've been on my shit, I decided to make my long little thing together. So, this is the moment where, for Black History Month, where we each give our own spotlight to a
this is Ja's best graphic design. This is your best graphic work.
Is it?
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you.
I see the number behind there. There's Black History people in the back, and then you got all of them. You didn't hate on The Rock. You put The Rock on here. Yeah, I feel like you may have them all.
I do. Some of them you can't really see.
You got some Samoans and Tongans on here though, and I don't know how that
goes. Yo, not for nothing, I'm the only person on this podcast to shout out actual Black wrestlers.
So,
yo, Sin just tried to come for your neck. He said it's
like, of course he did. Of course he did. No, it's not on Google. This is like 1,000 Google pics that I had to basically edit this shit together.
I shouted out Rod Simmons. Like, I'm trying to actual Black wrestlers.
Yeah, and you also shouted out Booker T. So who would you like to shout out this week?
Yeah, I just want to say that Ja put Velveteen Dream in here too.
I tried to cover him.
I just want to say that Velveteen Dream is still in Black History of Wrestling.
I tried to cover him and it did not work. So
it's Black History Wrestling, dude.
No, okay. I didn't say that for you to say anything. I just was noting.
Wow.
Listen, one person that I haven't shouted out this Black History Month, so I got to do it now even though the 100th episode is the last day of Black History Month, so I'm gonna go super black. I might rock a kente cloth that episode. Whatchamacallit? R-Truth. R-Truth. R-Truth is a top 5 African American wrestler of all time.
But not over Kofi, but not over Lashley.
Okay. Definitely over Kofi.
So, Dark Kent, who are you choosing?
R-Truth is the first. R-Truth is the first ever black
choose
TNA.
R-Truth
is the first ever black TNA champion. Kofi is not the first ever
NWA.
black nothing but appropriator. He
He's also
appropriated
NWA.
being Jamaican for 10 years.
Jared All-Star. Kofi Kingston is the first black.
Are you gonna thunderclap? Are you gonna thunderclap?
Dude, Kofi Kingston is the first black.
You're not answering me. If you don't thunderclap, I don't want to hear nothing. If you ain't gonna thunderclap for the people, don't keep talking about Kofi.
A question: Who? I want to see if he knows who originally sang Kofi Kingston's intro.
Fucking the white dude. What's his name?
The white dude. Okay. The white dude, y'all.
No.
Wow, this is.
No. It's a white dude who sings.
It's a white guy. Wow, y'all hear this? Look how racist he's getting.
No.
The artist, regardless of his complexion, is more Jamaican than Kofi was. So what?
That's why I'm like, what?
Thunderclap or be quiet.
The same dude who sings the other white rap hip hop.
What?
Yo, bro.
Oh, I got it. You're calling him Snow. He's Snow.
Ken is all messed up since we discovered he was a heel. He was trying to be a undercover villain this entire time. You got caught. You did a bad job. For 99 episodes, you tricked me.
You know what? Listen, he's gonna try to figure it out.
Listen to Kendall. And just stop.
Just stop.
Yo, everybody, go tell people to come in tonight. Go tell everybody to come in tonight.
For my Black History Month spotlight, I'm gonna give it to an up and comer who I've been watching and has been representing the culture. I'm gonna go with Alex Kane. Kane. All right.
Who you going with tonight, Kat?
He can't go with R-Truth because you said R-Truth.
And he can't go with Kofi again because I'm gonna throw up.
No.
You can't say Booker T again. You already said him. Don't worry. You have a picture up there. You can pick somebody.
Oh. Do not pick any of the Tongans. I'm gonna get you. And Sasha's only like 20% black. She's not even a third. I don't know if she passed. I don't know if she's Frederick Douglass in the White House back in the day.
Oh wow.
Dude, do I have to go Ahmed Johnson?
I knew you were gonna say you are the biggest troll on this show, bro. You said listen to the three people you picked this month: Kofi Kingston, Booker T.
Ron Simmons is the blackest thing you said.
and we all said Ron Simmons at one point. We all gave him his respect. This guy said Ahmed Johnson.
Exactly. Ahmed Johnson is the first black IC champ. So
first off, how can you put Ahmed Johnson and Ron Simmons in the same sentence with each other? That's kind of
we're talking about black champions, dude. Dude, black champions. Kofi's number one.
Never.
Kofi's first of all, if you have black champions on a list and you don't have Kofi as number one, you're tripping. Because Kofi Kingston is the first. Not
you trying to tell people about their blackness, and you're like the all right. So on that note, bro, that is our black.
No, hold on. We got to drop a fact real quick, just so everybody understands. I understand Dark Ken is a fan of Kofi Kingston. There are 5 African American wrestlers that are above Kofi Kingston.
Okay, who is the only black WWE champion?
And then he got squashed by Voldemort.
But name another black WWE.
And then he who should not be named squashed him.
Bobby Lashley. How mad you said.
Hold up. Being the first and only full black WWE champ doesn't make you.
He's Harry Potter. He's Harry Potter. Voldemort took him out of there. Like
what? What?
Voldemort killed your guy.
Here. Let me help you out again for when you're saying
Can we name another African American black WWE champ?
He put it on the screen.
So I'm like, what?
It's literally in front of you. It is literally in front of you.
Okay, so hold up. Outside of
The Rock, Mark Henry, Booker T, and Bobby Lashley are all their title reigns are above Kofi's. All of them.
First of all, you're wilding. So,
I am not. Honestly, what I said was just correct.
The Rock
Bobby, Booker,
the Rock does not count.
The Rock doesn't count. What are you talking about?
He's not a full black champ. Stop playing.
Oh no! Next, John. Next, John.
Hold up.
See, I have to ignore him. He's doing this on purpose. He's doing this on
Okay.
purpose.
So, it's time to play the games.
Why are we hating on Kofi so much, bro?
Things wrestling fans can accept but are true.
Kofi Kingston is not top 5.
Bret Hart is not top 5.
No, I mean that's debatable. There are many people who have Bret in their top 5, top 10.
CM Punk is not the best wrestler in the world.
Stop.
Wardlow is the best wrestler in the world. Wardlow is better than you, and you know it, baby. Wardlow.
Stop it. Dude, Wardlow and Mason Ryan are the same person. Next.
Shawn Michaels is a better wrestler than Bret Hart could ever be.
That's a fact.
Incorrect.
That's a fact.
Incorrect.
That's a fact. Bret Hart wish he had Shawn Michaels a tenth of Shawn Michaels' charisma.
What?
A tenth.
Dude, how are we talking about
Goldberg had a better career than Bret Hart.
Brock Lesnar is a top 5 champion.
Wait, hold up. Josh said that Goldberg is better than Bret Hart. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop playing.
Cody Rhodes deserved to lose last year at WrestleMania.
Sable is wifey material.
That's a fact.
Now you know that ain't true.
Dude, talk about...
Wow.
That's crazy.
Oh, man. Kofi Kingston didn't get hot until he started twerking and throwing pancakes.
Dude, Kofi Kingston.
Apollo Cruz's Nigerian accent was better than Kofi's Jamaican accent.
First of all, Kofi Kingston is the first.
You're making me crazy.
Kofi Kingston is the first black person to ever win the WWE
You still didn't thunderclap.
So the fact that you guys talk about Kofi that crazy is like
you still didn't thunderclap.
Kofi is the first black person to ever win the real title. Like, what are we talking about?
Kofi is the first wrestler whose chest went to the sunken place.
Kofi is the first black person to ever win the WWE Championship.
Somebody is lying.
I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth. Kofi is the first black WWE champion.
When Kofi stands sideways, he looks like the letter C.
Kofi's first black champ.
Oh shit! Shit!
Not only the first black champ.
Kofi's
Why do you
championship.
think Kofi was the first black champ when he just put up all the black champions for you, and you still keep lying?
Wait.
Kofi Kingston's chest went is flat. I ain't gonna do it. Matter of fact, I am. Kofi Kingston's championship reign was so flat, it was just like his chest.
There you go.
Kofi is the first black champ. Yes or no?
He's not. He just showed you a list of black champions. Why do you keep saying that?
Kofi Kingston is the first black WWE champ. Yes or no?
No, he is not.
Jill said Ken Shamrock should have won the WWE championship.
Who won the WWE title as a black person before Kofi?
Bro, are you talking?
Wait.
The Rock was a champion before him. Mark Henry was a champion before him.
No, my question is Kofi Kingston the first black champ? Yes or no?
No. Why do you keep saying that? That's not a fact.
Things wrestling fans can't accept but are true. Kent doesn't like when John Gall started do Dark Canyon.
I'm playing. Dude, name me a black champion for Kofi.
Things
Why
wrestling
you keep saying
fans
that?
can't
You
accept.
posted the post.
Wait. Also, things wrestling fans can't accept but are true. Cody Rhodes doesn't really have a story.
He has no story. That's just a marketing play at this point. There's no story.
Y'all some haters.
Oh man.
There's no
First of
story.
all, Cody's story is the entire run of WrestleMania. Second of all, let's talk about Kofi Kingston.
Bro,
Things wrestling fans can't accept.
No. Let's go back.
If Kofi Rhodes never fucking made AEW and Smash the Throne, he wouldn't begin in this run.
Things wrestling fans know are true but don't want to accept. There are 3 stories better than Cody's going into WrestleMania. Io and Bailey are a better story. Io and Bailey are a better story than Cody. Jimmy and Jay are a better story. And then anything they do with The Rock and Roman that has nothing to do with Cody. It could have to do with Seth. It could do with anybody. It's a better story than Cody.
Wait, hold on. Is Kofi Kingston
Logan Paul and Kevin Owens has a better story than.
Is Kofi Kingston the first black WWE champ? Yes or no?
No.
Why do you keep saying that? No.
Because it's true.
Wait. I got it, also. I got it. Things wrestling fans can accept but are true. Kofi Kingston was not the first.
Champion.
Oh, I'm clipping the shit out of this.
Only people are world champions.
Fellas. Who's the first black WWE champ?
Yo, this guy.
The Rock.
He's not black. Stop playing.
Yes, he is. We're not listening to you. We're not listening to you.
Can we move on to the next game?
Who is the first black?
You are the last person to question somebody's blackness. Okay, cut it out. You are the last person to pull a black card. Cut it out. Cut it out.
Who's the first black WWE?
You watch Friends.
Who was the first black WWE?
Your favorite actor of all time on the show was Chandler.
Who was the first?
The Rock. The Rock. You done? You done now?
Wait.
Cody Rhodes doesn't have Cody Rhodes.
The Rock.
The Rock.
Can we continue? We're going to continue. So you're
you
not.
Want to know who's next?
Wait.
Booker T. Mark Henry.
And now let's continue, John. We're not listening to him say the same thing 30 times.
This is crazy. Let's move on to the next game, guys. So, oh wait, that was the wrong one. Sorry. What was the best version of the Four Horsemen?
We know this answer. Stop it.
I'm gonna go with the one with Chris Benoit.
That's a lie. You can like Chris Benoit all you want. It wasn't the best version of the Four Horsemen.
Which one are you gonna say is the best one? The first iteration?
The obvious best version of the Four Horsemen.
What's the obvious best version?
Bro, name who.
Arn, Tully,
Yep.
Rick.
Yep.
I can't think of the last one because it's always slipping out.
No one ever can. They are the best. They are the best iteration though of the Four Horsemen.
But that's 3 out of the. But this
the most entertaining was when Dean Malenko and Chris Benoit and
dude, the top 4 horsemen were Flair, of course, Arn. Flair, Arn.
He's asking what's the best version of the Four Horsemen. Basically,
not the best Four Horsemen, the best version.
That best version was late 90s. You had Flair, Arn. You had.
Can you not see these pictures? Because I'm just confused.
You had Flair, Arn, Pillman, and Luger.
Wow. So you think the best version of the Four Horsemen included Pillman? Okay, he left, y'all. He blacked his screen.
Yeah, good.
No, it's still black on my side.
No, it's not black. It's white on my side.
Oh, it is white.
White can't. Makes sense. Let's move on. Pick 4 WWE superstars for the WWE Hall of Fame for 2024.
It's too soon for Bray Wyatt. Why do we keep wanting to put Bray on everything?
I
People
don't
can
know.
die and we immediately be like, oh, no, chill. Like let his family mourn. Relax.
So who will be your 4?
Sid Vicious is getting hated on. He's a Hall of Famer. Let's stop hating on Sid. Lex Luger is another one getting hated on. Let's stop hating on Lex.
I agree with that.
I'm okay with Batista. Like that's fine.
He's older.
Yeah, Chris Jericho ain't got to go this year. He got time. Whoever put Chris Benoit on here is trolling. We could do
You can only pick 4. How many you picking?
Except 4: Sid Vicious, Lex Luthor, Batista, and a woman, AJ.
Isn't that like the only woman?
Yeah, so I had to pick her.
Okay, gotcha. Dark Ken, are you there?
He's not there. He has left the show.
Oh, wow. I guess his internet, got tired of him and his trolling.
He got tired of himself?
Wow. I mean, shit, wouldn't you? I think everybody would. So, for me, let me see. I'm going to go with Lex Luger, Paul Heyman, Batista, William Regal. Because, Jericho...
Paul Heyman people need to chill. Paul Heyman feels like he's going to be a manager for 10 more years. He's not trying to be put into no Hall of Fame.
No one said just because he's in the Hall of Fame, he has to stop.
People feel like that, bro. No, we don't see it all the time. These people come back after they're put in the Hall of Fame, and a lot of times it sounds stupid. Hall of Famer Edge. No. First of all, no. This is not the Hall of Fame version of Edge. So don't be Hall of Famer Edge. No. How about that? No.
All right. Oh, there he goes.
Okay.
Right there, Kent.
No, next.
Nah, we're gonna see what he got.
He's not fully back. We got to keep going.
Hill says Paul Heyman, Batista, Chris Jericho, Sid Vicious. Kendall says Jericho, Batista, Sid, and Heyman. Ginger said hello there, world. How you doing, Ginger? Thank you for welcoming. White Kent. So pick 4 WWE superstars for the WWE Hall of Fame for 2024.
I don't, but I do want. I want to put Luger in there.
Good choice.
First of all, Punk is Punk, so we got Punk in there. Punk, Heyman.
He said he's putting Punk in.
Dude, CM Punk is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Stop.
So he should go in the Hall of Fame right now.
I mean, if Punk is going to continue wrestling, then no, we'll wait for him to be.
So why did you say it? So why did you say CM Punk?
Because he's CM Punk, bro. Like, stop playing.
What's your 4th option? You fucking.
All right. So Batista has to be out. Heyman. You have to go.
It should not be this hard, bro.
All right, ready? Give me Heyman. Give me Demon Linko. Bray Wyatt. And Regal.
Nobody's coming to see your Hall of Fame party.
I don't want anyone to agree with me. I'm just saying how I feel.
All right. Next game. Which loss hit you the hardest?
Owen.
All-Star?
All of them.
I would say all of them, but you got to pick one.
For me personally, Macho Man.
It's either Owen.
It's a real toss up for me between Eddie and Chris Benoit.
Not for nothing. Actually, I'll go with Dusty. And Dusty really hit me hard.
We know why.
I'm a big Dusty fan. Like
we know that's why you want his kid.
Like Dusty. Like I feel like I acted like Dusty. Like me and Dusty were.
Yeah, because you want his kids.
No, I'm just
Eddie, Macho, Eddie, a lot of Eddies in here. Like I said, to me, is between Eddie and Chris. Like before we found out what happened. Yeah, let's just move on real quick. Our last game before we start getting into our hot takes and pancakes. Name the wrestler. In-ring and mic skills.
Both of the top.
Bryan Danielson.
Will Ospreay for me.
Cody.
Now you're trolling.
Cody
Will
Rhodes.
Ospreay does not have 100.
He has the mic skills. You guys are hating on the mic skills. All right. All jokes aside, I could say Ospreay. I could say Seth. But I would say Moxley. But
Seth Rollins is on the list. Shawn Michaels is on the list. Yep. Stone Cold is not on the list. In-ring ability.
Stone Cold's not on the list.
In-ring ability.
In-ring ability and can talk a shit and back it up.
Cody Rhodes.
MJF. He's gotten there. He's actually really gotten there.
I'm not gonna lie, like he's put in enough time for me to say his in-ring is 100. Has he gotten better? Yes.
What do you say, like in the 80s, 90s?
Cody Rhodes.
He's a solid 80 right now. Like a solid.
Cody Rhodes.
Okay.
Yo, Kent.
The question is Cody Rhodes.
Yo, Kent, we're ignoring you, bro.
I'm like, do you hear something?
How's the answer to this question not Cody Rhodes?
I mean, I hear a crybaby. Yeah, baby crying.
The answer is Cody Rhodes.
So, hot take a pancake. Admit it. Naomi's old theme was 100 times better than her new WWE theme.
Nope.
Really?
I like the drill. Nope. The drill gives her an edge. The other things that look like she was in a dance club in Florida or somewhere and was.
And I liked it. I liked it though.
I'm from New York. Give me the drill,
Dude.
First off, that's not even from New York. That's from fucking London.
Listen, Linda. Listen, we in America.
I don't care. I'm sick of America always appropriating the UK culture.
We got it right now. Everybody
appropriates teeth them you.
Everybody appropriates everybody. Dark Ken appropriates a black person. But look,
Ginger said her old was way better.
Naomi, like she's over. So, like
Dan said, if you say Cody one more time, I'm going to commit white on white crime.
Cody, I'm saying that her entrance theme meant nothing to me. Her just being her meant a lot to me. She's over.
Kendall is right. The old one. It feels like she was supposed to be with KC Squared. That would actually be a nice little like.
The only point I'm saying is if Naomi needs an edge to me, always has. I don't see Naomi like if we're talking about black families, y'all. Naomi ain't the auntie you scared of. Naomi the auntie that act like she a sister. She the one I be like, hey, oh, I like that. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, bro. Like Naomi, you don't even look like she got the mom face to make you scared. Like she gonna make you do something about that look.
So her theme song means dick to me. Means nothing, right? Like she's over as a person, so let her keep going.
A heel Naomi would be fire. A heel Naomi would be fire.
I would love for that to happen.
Versus who though?
Jade.
Yes. Heel Naomi versus heel Jade. or heel Naomi versus Bianca would be fire.
Who said heel Jade? Who said Jade was? I'm not doing this again. I'm not.
I didn't say no heel Jade.
I'm not repeating myself. No, because Kent is under the impression that Jade can't be a face, which means guess what? CM Punk can't be a face. How about that? If we're talking about people that just naturally feel like heels that should never be faces, all of your favorites are all heels, all of them, and that's why I figured out you're a heel, bro.
Who's a heel?
Bret Hart is a heel. CM Punk is a heel. Cody Rhodes would be a better heel. He would get so much heat as a heel.
Wait. Bret Hart is a heel?
What? Everybody in the chat, when you think of Bret Hart, you don't think of heel Bret Hart? Who thinks of face Bret?
With the Canada fucking flag? With the Canada flag.
Bret Hart was a great heel in '97. If you look back at Bret Hart's career,
nobody liked Bret Hart's personality. Nobody was.
I don't understand how we go from talking about Naomi to
we love Bret Hart, dude. Bret Hart is he's a baby face.
No, why do you always say we? Don't include us with what you like.
I said stop. Stop saying your opinion like it's fact. Like stop.
So here's another hot take of Pancake, and I want to see what All-Star thinks about this one personally. Do we really think WWE will give Natty one more big moment before she retires? Sometimes it's frustrating seeing how the company treats their veteran male talent compared to the female. Natalya is so deserving of at least one more important title run in her career. Hot take of Pancake.
Natalya is the Mae Young of her generation.
I believe they'll get her one more title run before she goes away, right? So win the title.
Of course, you would agree. Natalya is the most boring female wrestler.
Exactly.
Right before Athena. The only female wrestler more boring than Athena is Natalya.
So give Natalya.
You're not going to insult Athena with Natalya. We're not going to do that.
How am I insulting Athena? Natalya's a trailblazer. She's been wrestling for 21 years.
Natalya is living off the fame of her sister's OnlyFans.
We're not going to do that. Well, at the present moment. But the point is, she has put in work. Has any of it equated to much? No. Why? Because she's boring. Like, I don't understand why.
It's equated to much in her sister's OnlyFans account.
Hold up. Can we go rewind real quick? Josh just said that Natalya was on her sister's.
So let me just sit there and say this. Also, I think I figured it out.
Wait.
So you know, like how he has like his certain favorite people, right?
Wait.
So with him and his favorite people, he tends to basically lean towards those favorite people's family members. You ain't noticed that? Notice how like of all those people you said Dusty Rhodes. He missed Dusty so much, right? I was like, because you want his kids, you know. So you basically like Dusty, you like Cody. So because you like Bret, you like his niece Natalya. It makes sense. So with CM Punk, you love AJ Lee, right? I'm definitely thinking he loves AJ Lee. Don't you think so?
No.
Oh, you don't like AJ Lee because she gets to lay with your man at night?
I love AJ Lee.
I do too.
AJ is great, but I'm not like making up shit to make up shit.
AJ Lee is the mama of the Alexa Blisses, the Liv Morgans,
because of what she is.
So there would be no women's division without AJ Lee.
This isn't even a hot take or a pancake, but I want you guys to guess who this wrestler is. Let's see who gets it first. Name this wrestler.
I know him.
So what's the answer?
I'm gonna let him say it yet.
He just said he knows the answer. Say it.
No, don't say it yet. Oh, sorry. Do you know the answer?
No.
Okay.
It looks like Flair, without a doubt.
Dark Kent, what is your answer? He said he know the answer, and I'm asking, what is the answer, Dark Kent?
He's not listening to you.
No, it's not.
Are you using a Google search? You can't figure this out?
He is using his phone right now.
Okay, you know what? So fine. I'll give it to who said it first? Dan. Dan said it first. Ric Flair. No, it's not Ric Flair. Ric Flair. There we go. Hale got it. Wait, Ginger said Andre. That's funny. No, guys, this is actually Ric Flair.
It makes sense for him to look like that, though. At that time of wrestling, they all look like that.
Yeah, because Ric Flair's been wrestling for a very long time, and when he first started, he wasn't who we knew him to be. Like, he wasn't the styling, profiling, you know what I'm saying, nature boy that he actually stole that gimmick.
It was a fat
You know what I'm
Ric
saying?
Flair, right?
Yeah, this is Ric Flair. So now let us get into our news and reports on our Wrestle Talk. So, with that being said, did you guys hear the news? I know I heard the news. I know I shared it into the group so you guys can hear the news. According to Andrew Zarian, AEW is coming to Off the Rash Stadium for Forbidden Door 2024.
That'd be crazy. What month is that?
I believe that's like in what, 2-3 months? We're in February. Yeah, so April. So no, it's May. I think between May and June.
We've been there. April.
So make sure you guys get your
Ginger. That's why we're so excited. We from New York.
You know what I'm saying? That shit. I want to go. I definitely want to go. You know what I'm saying? We could all go. Let's just make sure we, get it all together. Make sure we roll out. You know what I mean? So I have some more news. I don't know how to announce this news. I don't know why this is news, but John Cena has an OnlyFans.
Yes.
And for those that think I'm kidding, John Cena, under his character alias, has an official OnlyFans. Oh, sorry. Got any comment on that?
No.
Nope.
None?
I'm not next.
You have an OnlyFans.
No, I don't.
Nigga, you're a feet pic, bro. Next.
I do not. No, I mean, it's just
Word next.
Chris. Oh yeah, Chris Cyborg. Kent going to be this top viewer. I think so. No, I think that would be if Cody had one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Ken is Josh's top viewer? Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know what? I'm gonna go make an OnlyFans, and now I'm gonna just make sure I sell my next album on my OnlyFans. I'm gonna do a Kanye.
Yo, guess what? If Josh,
Oh, Ginger wants the link. Oh, you about to get him in trouble. Where's the link, Josh?
I will be.
I don't know who's link.
Where's the? I'm gonna drop.
You, man.
Oh, you want to see the baby?
Go to John Cena's Twitter page. It is in his bio. I'm assuming. I don't know.
Ja.
I'm not. I don't know.
Now you took it off the screen. You got fans out here. What's up?
Excuse you?
I'm a fan of John.
Yo, Dan, tell her where to go. Live.
Listen, I'm not getting in no trouble with my girl. You got me effed up. I'm not doing that. Shout out to my baby. Love you. Okay, love you. You know what I'm saying? You won't catch me out here, you know what I'm saying, after getting married, having the OnlyFans for my acting. You know what I'm saying?
What are you acting?
Next up, Austin Theory was standing on business while they was in Australia for some reporter trying to call WWE fake. And if you guys haven't seen it, you guys can go find it somewhere on, your social media. It's everywhere. It's damn near everywhere. He said he would smack the shit out of the guy.
Everyone knows a wrestler's trigger word. Let's move on. Like, just stop doing that, bro. Because at the end of the day, you can't beat them up unless it's Kofi. Just hit him in the chest.
You know what I'm saying, or just hit Cody with the fact that he can't finish the story. But or actually, if you hit CM Punk, he's just falling in anytime and just breaking everything. So, but
don't do that, bro. There are a lot of wrestlers out here who are very fragile. Even when these wrestlers nowadays.
I've been talked about, like, dude.
So, but I'm just gonna say this: after watching the interaction, I'm just gonna say this. I think I became an Austin Theory fan, bro. That man was standing on business.
Bro,
I actually support people that stand on business.
the man got in an argument, and you just like the fact that he knows how to argue, like he could scream.
Nah, he said he would smack the shit out of the guy. They had to pull him away. You gotta go
So
watch the
what?
video.
Any wrestler would say that.
Who knows? So this was actually kind of dope when I'm thinking about it. It says sources within the WWE indicate that there's interest in collaborating with Sylvester Stallone for WrestleMania in some form. While the communication status is unclear, I'm told there's hope for it. Whether it ultimately ends up happening or not is to be determined. Stallone, born in New York City, gained fame through his iconic Rocky films, deeply associated with Philadelphia.
You don't have to read the rest.
Stallone, yeah.
This is obviously a hot take because Stallone's daughters currently have a reality show with him and his brother.
I was actually thinking about watching it.
Yeah,
Family Stone
are currently popular. So not just him, his daughters will probably do some comments, some like
what is your favorite Rocky film?
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite Rocky movie?
Of course, he would act. He's asking that in his CM Punk thing. So actually, I think that would be dope for them to bring him in.
What are your favorite?
Because since he's in Philly, they can do something with running up the stairs.
I want to answer. Rocky 2 is my favorite Rocky.
I'm favorite Rocky 4. What about you, Jeff?
I don't care.
You see the movies. What are your favorite Rocky movies?
I don't care.
So
Rocky 5 is a good one. No, don't bring Michael B. Jordan. He gotta go console his friend about losing his place in Hollywood because they were both buddy a year ago. It was all good just a year ago.
My favorite Rocky.
That's messed up.
There are two Voldemorts. There are two Voldemorts in the world right now.
Sorry, you said Rocky 2, right?
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I said Rocky 4.
So I was watching
What's your favorite Rocky?
I was watching Jobber Sears podcast earlier. Shout out to
What's
them.
your favorite
And
Rocky?
they was talking about something for Cody's entrance. And it had to do with basically the Rocky stairs. What
What's
if
your
he's
favorite
running
Rocky?
up? I'm not answering you. So it has to do with Cody Rhodes running up the stairs in his Rocky moment. Rocky could basically Stallone, since now they're saying that they want Stallone there. What if Stallone was at the top of the stairs when Cody got there?
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? So but
I'm telling you, the Stallones are a package right now. It's not just one. You're getting the whole family.
Not quest.
we can just get.
What is your favorite Rocky movie?
All right. So next up,
What is your favorite Cody moment?
according to court documents obtained today by PW Insider, Cash Wheeler wasn't present at his arraignment for allegedly flashing a gun. We all remember that happened, I think, around was it right before All In, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or All Out. No, it was All In. The charge is a third-degree felony in Florida. Third-degree felony penalties are most common type of felonies. So we already talked about this before. He's looking at up to 5 years in prison and a fine up to exceeding $5,000. But his trial date is actually not that far after Revolution and Big Business.
For anybody who's wondering, you don't have to be present at your arraignment if it's before your pretrial.
Quest. What is your favorite Rocky movie?
Okay. So I think that's kind of crazy. I mean, hopefully he beats the case. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he beats the case. Who knows? I say he's in Florida. It's the first offense, though.
The only way he goes to jail is if the judge sees his name and thinks he's black.
Yeah.
Oh,
That you know. I'm just gonna. I'm not even gonna. You know.
Quest.
So next up, Vikingo.
See, this is sad. I don't want to talk about injuries, bro. He got injured. We're not reading all this. Vikingo, one of the most exciting young wrestlers in the world, hurt himself. Everybody keeps hurting themselves because wrestling is way more like dangerous nowadays because everybody wants to jump off things, including the dudes who we just talked about, Cash Wheeler, FTR, who said no flips when they were in WWE, but now they do top rope frog splashes every other week on Collision. Just frog splash, ugly frog splashes too. Let's not act like that's the ugliest thing they do.
And let's talk about black people like Quez, who's not actually black.
What's good? What's good, sis? How you doing? So Dave Meltzer basically has said that he's not going to need surgery for the torn meniscus. If he doesn't get it, which it looks like he isn't, he'll be out doing rehab.
Oh, hold on, that's funny.
Toe splash. That's hilarious. So he's looking like he'll probably be out 6 weeks to 3 months, depending on like what he goes through. So it's kind of sad because it's like since he came over here, it's like he's been fire hot. But
I don't like when we cheer injuries, even though we clown CM Punk. Like, if you cheered when he got hurt, that's weird. Like, you shouldn't cheer anyone getting hurt. That is super weird. Like, wrestling is a dangerous occupation.
All right. Hey. If CM
trying to work out that tricep.
If CM Punk
wrong. I don't want no one to get hurt.
All right, so we are off the air on Instagram. Shout out to everybody that tuned in.
Let's talk about.
Now it is time to send us over to Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Let me just get that started. There we go. And now we are live on Twitch. Shout out to everybody that's now tuned into us on Twitch. Another injury, by the way, is that Nikita Lyons, who just came back from ACL surgery, or ACL tour, is injured again.
Next, speedy recovery, Nikita.
She's amazing.
What do you mean she's amazing at what, Kent?
At just being herself.
What do you know about this woman?
She has a fatty. That's all I know about her. I'm not gonna lie. She's not a good wrestler.
Y'all see what we do it? Y'all see what we do it? Next.
Mm-hmm. Next, that's where I totally got. Oh, never mind. Shotzi Blackheart is going to be out of action for 9 months. She actually has the same injury as
She's pregnant.
Charlotte.
She just got married. She's pregnant.
You gotta stop. You
got
got
no. She's pregnant, bro. Stop. She's pregnant.
For those that don't know, NXT was taped last week. And it already came out that she got injured, and we said we was going to wait until we found out. Well, she actually is injured.
It's a write-off for pregnancy.
Dude, it was a bad ankle injury.
It's to keep people like Kent out of her business, bro. She's pregnant.
Bro, Shotzi jammed her ankle.
She has heart-shaped nipples.
Exactly. She has the same injury as Alexa Bliss. Thank you.
Y'all are wrong. Y'all are wrong.
Pregnancy.
Yeah, she did have it on IG. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying.
She's trying to swerve us. Let me tell you what Holly Bailey did. She made all these females think that you should just lie when you're pregnant. And then afterwards make fun of people for calling you out for having a wide nose. And everybody knew you was having a boy. So when Shotzi got a wide nose in 3 months, I don't want to hear nothing. Because me and Kendall tried to tell you she's pregnant. Look, Davina says she's pregnant. I miss Alexa Bliss too. Hopefully, well, Davina's not pregnant.
She has a pregnant. We all were. Now she has a pregnancy injury. There we go.
Yeah, she has a pregnancy injury. Her and Alexa Bliss and Carmella, all pregnancy injuries.
Hey, Bianca.
And no, stop it. Not till after WrestleMania. Not till after WrestleMania.
I'll tell you, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
For sure, we're getting Jade versus Bianca at WrestleMania now.
Oh yeah, because you know where it's headed. She's not winning Elimination Chamber. We're gonna talk about that later.
For sure, and she's gonna get mad about it and spaz on Jade. She's gonna turn heel on Jade. It's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm. So also another sad little thing to talk about. Bobby Roode confirms that his in-ring career is over. Ironically enough, he just got the green lighted, which is crazy. The neck fusion had completely fused, so as far as like looking at it from a medical point of view, it's safe to get back into the ring
Hold on, Dan tried to trigger me. Look at him. Look at him. Dan tried to trigger me. He tried it.
Y'all are wrong. Yes, Ginger with Montez. Okay, he gonna be tapping that Bianca ass. Okay, and gonna be pulling her by her long braid. Anyway.
No, he pulls her weave off. He did that on the show.
Yo, me and my girl was watching that shit and was dying, bro. Oh man, but yeah, unfortunately, yeah, like I was saying, but his career is over. He's officially retired, and he's doing good in the back, basically being a producer for WWE. So hopefully they keep him around. He has a job, shout out to him. Now what I found to be weird was this little thing that came out with Kevin Nash. So
all of you who are waiting for Ja to get to the video game stuff, I'm sure it's in here.
It's in here.
It's so much news. Like I'm just trying to help him get.
Listen, all this stuff comes out.
He doesn't have to grab everything he sees.
I do though.
But you shouldn't.
But I do have to.
But you shouldn't. Analytics tell us that y'all all watched for a certain amount of time, and I've been trying to explain this to John. And he can see the numbers that I see. He can see these numbers. Last week's episode, none of you watched the whole time. None of you, except for Dan. And I think Dan left like the last 20 minutes.
It's fine though. But Kevin Nash, Sting had asked Kevin Nash to be part of his retirement match, but Nash said because of his positioning in WWE, he couldn't. He even asked WWE for permission. His request was denied.
If Nash steps into the ring, he's gonna break his
squad.
Yeah, he's lying. This has nothing to do with WWE. At this point, I really don't think Triple H cares. Both companies should really I want fans to stop comparing because both companies are so top heavy that they shouldn't care about the other company anymore. Dude. You're good. You have enough. Dude. They both have crazy top heavy rosters. Y'all have played the Game of Thrones to completion. You have rosters. God bless you both. Now create good stories, not Cody Rhodes' story. Now create good stories.
We're talking about Sting versus Hogan. That story was literally one of the greatest stories in wrestling history. They fucked it up.
When were we talking about Sting versus Hogan?
Sting versus Hogan is the greatest story of all time. So now we're trying to refix that, right? So we're gonna fix that.
Dwayne, have you been drinking?
Can you tell us what the point was that we started talking about?
Can you talk without slurring your words?
I think that
what the hell was that? What the hell was that?
If you don't know what we're talking about, why just say something random?
Go drink a coffee.
No, just on Sting, talking about Sting.
Not Jamaican coffee?
Sting.
Okay, just say you weren't paying attention and don't disrespect our podcast like that ever again.
What?
Do not disrespect us enough to come in and hear a name and think you know what's going on and just be like, yeah, Sting's face paint. I like the red and black one the best.
And then the shirt, where he wrestled with the shirt underneath the overalls. And then we had a surfer haircut. Remember he came from the rafters? Remember he had the crow on his arm?
You know Kent got that hooch over there. He got that hooch.
He's sipping. You can tell.
The best wrestling The best wrestling.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
Okay, Dark Hardy. We hear you, Dark Hardy.
Bro, slow down.
Relax, Jeff Kent. Take it easy, Dark the Snake Roberts.
Come on, Carlton 2.0, because that's who you act like.
This is wild.
The best storyline of all time.
Nah, I got it. He wanted to, since he remember I told you earlier how he likes trying to relate to people from his favorite wrestlers. Remember I already named Bret Hart. Remember I already named Cody. Well, now he's playing the part of CM Punk's father. He's drunk. So let's go on.
Wait. He also loves Jeff Hardy. So this all is.
Oh shit!
Sting versus Hogan, 97.
He's still going.
Yeah, because he's Jeff Hardy. He sounds like Hardy.
Sting versus Hogan, 97.
Went to the ring, fell off the rope, got pinned. It was over. He lost his title.
Stop playing me. Sting versus Hogan 97 is the best.
We really shoot over here, Kendall. Like, for real.
The crazy thing about it, Ginger, is he's really not ruffling our feathers. He's really just doing it to himself. We discovered that Kent enjoys like getting attacked, so now we attack him less. So he's just like almost playing with himself. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Sting versus Hogan 97. Mind you.
What's the next point, Jock? Come on, because we still gotta get to the video games. I know you got it in there.
You guys have 97.
We're almost done. So the funniest thing ever is that CM Punk says that. Let me just remove this real quick. On how long he'll be out with his tricep injury, he said we're thinking 6 to 8 months, and he also came out and tried to say that his return will be the greatest wrestling return from injury ever.
Wait, what'd you say?
I'm like,
CM Punk is what?
Ain't this?
You're talking about CM Punk. Wait, hold on.
All-Star. How many returns is this? The number of times the Booker T was.
he returned 2 or 3 times from injury when he was with AEW.
What did you say? CM Punk is what?
I don't know, but I think you definitely are drinking when you black out your screen.
What?
He on that Donnie Walmat.
Wait. What did you say? CM Punk
Listen.
No, go back.
Eddie King.
Go back.
Eddie King.
What?
Eddie King.
Go back.
Eddie King.
CM Punk what?
Eddie King. Nobody want to sing with you, Eddie King.
CM Punk is what?
Nobody want to sing with you, Eddie King.
You just literally said CM Punk.
So also another thing. So he's not injured. This is a good thing. Kyle Fletcher is currently facing visa issues and hasn't been able to perform on AEW TV.
Yo, you keep announcing this. Stop. Nobody even knows who that kid is. He looks like Will Ospreay's little brother. We only know him because he looks like Will Ospreay's little. Stop doing that. Stop announcing that on this show.
Why don't you like Kyle Fletcher? Why don't you like Kyle Fletcher? What's wrong with Kyle Fletcher?
Go back. CM Punk is what?
He doesn't matter. You're not even going to remember who he is if I showed you a picture now. 10 seconds.
I do. He's the guy that stole Sky Blue from Dante Martin. He's the one that's giving the Sky Blue to Aussie.
CM Punk is what? CM Punk is what? Go back. CM Punk is what?
Nobody's going. Yo, Ken.
What?
You about to get replaced in about 2 seconds, bro. Go drink some water.
CM Punk's what?
Y'all are not praying enough. I said pray we make it to 100, and now Kent is acting like a butthole.
Go drink some water or some coffee.
CM Punk.
Okay, go sober up.
Bro, stop saying CM Punk.
All right.
CM Punk is what?
Dakota Kai has been working out with AI. She's looking like she's going to be back very soon.
I need him to chill. Like, let me tell you something, right? I guess I'm traditional in the sense where, because I don't want to come across, this is not a race thing, but as a black man, I've always just loved black women. Dakota Kai, years ago when she came in the game, I was like, Dakota Kai got swag. Like, she was the first white girl who was like, you know what, she's kind of cool. And I can say that with my wife watching, because she know that I don't, but Dakota Kai was cool. And I think that he's messing with Dakota Kai, because I think she likes black dudes.
Ginger wants to replace you, Dark Ant. I want you to know that. So let's see. I only have 2 more things really to talk about.
She wants to be our new female co-host. You gotta get rid of her.
Ron Breaker has officially joined SmackDown, which is good. We can talk about that during SmackDown. But yes, he officially joined. Jade, however, did not. So I don't know why they keep doing these secret appearances with this woman. I don't understand it. You said that she was going to be in the Elimination Chamber, and she's not.
No, check it out. No, I heard. Listen, if they have a better idea on how to introduce Bianca versus Jade, I don't care. as long as I don't know how many times I got to say this, as long as at WrestleMania in the worst city in the world, Philadelphia, there is second worst, Boston. There is Jade versus Bianca Belair. As long as that's on my WrestleMania card, I don't care how they get there.
That's fine. That's fine.
I do not care how they get there.
I want to know what they're going to do with Braun since he is still the NXT Tag Team Champion, but I kind of figure how that's going to go since what we saw on Tuesday. We'll talk about that around then.
Yo, you're like my brother for real, bro. He be knowing. Boston is the worst, but Philly is close. Facts. Thank you.
Gangrene Celtics all day. Now, here's another person that got signed that I'm actually happy about. Queen Amanita is officially All Elite. But it was kind of weird because once she has her first win, she was basically getting her first contract. I don't know, but
so y'all not gonna tell me sex sells when the woman announces she gets signed and then the video of her butt going through the ropes goes viral.
Okay, listen. That video was already out there.
No,
but all the videos were her
after AEW signed her, so it made me feel like they threw it in the wind. You're not gonna tell me AEW didn't stop it?
They didn't post it.
They didn't post it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Y'all not gonna do that. That marketing was so like in my face that I was mad. Because she couldn't wrestle, but all I saw was a big boot and a butt, and y'all made that go viral.
Listen, I showed my girl that, and I was like, Queen Amanita is a treasure.
That's crazy.
That's all I'm gonna say.
You see him, right?
Shout out to my African woman. Okay, shout out to my black women. You know what I mean? We love our black women.
Oh, sister.
You know what I'm saying? Just saying. So shout out to her, and she's from Africa too. For those that don't know. So, and she's had a lot of issues that she's been through.
She's throwing up that bloodline.
Hey, but listen, she's probably the original bloodline.
Oh, if you don't get your Black History,
boss, nigga.
I'm gonna applaud that.
All right, I'm just saying
that should have been on your mixtape. That.
We'll put it on the next one. All right, so now that we're done with our news and rumors, it is time for us to get into our main topics, and that is the 2024, or should I just say the WWE 2K24, has released their roster. All right. So let's just get into it. They also announced that Post Malone is going to be the executive soundtrack producer, and he will be an official player, I should say, in the actual game. So you get to beat up on Post Malone.
Y'all still Post Malone fans?
I am.
You. I would have thought you were a Post Malone fan.
I fucks with Post Malone ever since his first album. I Falls Apart, bro.
I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like people like Post Malone, Kid Cudi, they appeal to a certain demographic.
What do you mean by that?
This is what I said. I feel like the fan base is specific.
So let's get him just to beat him up. Why you want to beat up? That man is like 90 pounds soaking wet right now. I hope you're all right.
It's weird. Is he gonna? Is he gonna wear a dress to the ring?
Stop it. He's not Machine Gun Kelly.
He did wear a dress. He wore a dress on SNL too. Same thing.
So, a legend alumni is going to be in this game. Macho Man, Ravishing Rick Rude, Roddy Piper, Stone Cold, Billy Graham, Andre, Bad Bunny. I don't know how he's a legend, but it's cool. Alumni, understandable. Batista, Beth Phoenix, Big Boss Man, Boogeyman, Booker T, Bray Wyatt is listed as a legend or alumni. Bret the Hitman Hart, British Bulldog, Bruno Sammartino, Cactus Jack, China, Doink the Clown, Dude Love, Dusty Rhodes, Eddie Guerrero, Eric Bischoff, Eve Torres, Farouk, George the Animal Steel, Harley Race, Hollywood Hogan, Hulk Hogan.
I just want everybody to know that Dark Kent is still egging us on, as he just sent us a text message with the Kanye song. I just want to let y'all know that.
Yeah, we're gonna pray for him. You can pray for him. My girl just texted me and said, "Are you sure you want to make it to the 100th episode next Thursday?" I don't know, babe. I don't know. Where did I leave off at? Oh yeah, Hulk Hogan, Jake the Snake Roberts, JB Yell, Jerry the King Lawler, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, John Cena, Kane, Ken Shamrock.
I like that. Ken Shamrock being in the game. Can I be honest with you? I have an issue playing with dead people, so I really don't do the legends thing a lot because a lot of them are past stuff like that. Ken Shamrock would be dope for me.
Kevin Nash, Kurt Angle. We got Mankind, Maurice, Molly, Holly, Muhammad Ali.
Kurt Angle versus Ken Shamrock is happening so many times when I get.
So many.
It's not even
Ultimate
funny.
submission match. Razor Ramon, Rick Steiner, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Rikishi, Rob Van Dam. Now that is funny because he's not in the company. Technically, he's working with AEW.
Rob Van Dam has a Legends contract.
That's why I'm like,
they have to put him in a game. They paid him for it.
For the people that keep saying stuff about he who should not be named, but yes, Rob Van Dam, Ronda Rousey, Scott Hall, Scott Steiner, Shane McMahon, Shawn Michaels, Stacey Keebler, Stephanie McMahon, Stardust, Six, Ted DiBiase.
Hold on, I just want to say that we didn't mean to skim over Mankind like that. That's a big deal.
I said Mankind, but
no, I'm saying that's a big deal.
Long Island.
No, just the character in general in the video game though. That's fire.
All three of them. You got all three of them.
This roster is fire. There, I said it. It's fire.
Or it said to be The Fiend. So you got Bray Wyatt and
Luna's back. Take my money.
Hurricane, The Rock, Undertaker, Triple H, Trish Stratus, Tyler Breeze, Ultimate Warrior, Umaga, Uncle Howdy.
I may have to play. I miss Yokozuna. Makes me think of my favorite wrestling game ever. That's the WrestleMania arcade game where Yokozuna would just bonsai drop on people the whole game. Just whoosh.
Wait. Vader is actually in it along with Wade Barrett, which I'm actually happy about. You have William Regal, X-Pac, and as you were saying, Yokozuna. Now, those are just the legends and alumni. Let's get to this Raw roster and see if you're missing.
You're really going to read all of this? This is crazy.
Yes, I am. Akira Tozawa, I'm doing it fast. Just don't interrupt me. Akira Tozawa, Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Big E, which I'm trying to understand how is Bianca Belair on Raw. She's on SmackDown, but we'll do that over later on. Braun Strowman, Bronson Reed, Candice LeRae, Carmella, Cedric Alexander, Chad Gable, Chelsea Green, Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Dexter Lumis, Dominic Mysterio, Drew McIntyre, Eric, Giovanni Vinci, Gunther, Indy Hartwell, Ivar, JD McDonough, Jay Uso, Johnny Gargano, Kofi Kingston, Liv Morgan, Ludwig Kaiser, Maxine Dupree, Natalia, Nikki Cross, Otis, Piper Nevin, Raquel Rodriguez, Gonzalez Consuela, Rhea Ripley, Ricochet, R-Truth, Sami Zayn, Shayna Baszler, Shinsuke Nakamura, Sonya Deville, Tegan Knox, The Miz, Tommaso Ciampa, Valhalla, Xavier Woods, and Zoe Stark. Drew McIntyre is not on that list.
He's in the game.
No, sounds like EA. NXT, Andre Chase, Angel Garza, Apollo Crews, Axiom, Baron Corbin, Blair Davenport, Braun Breaker, Brooks Jensen, Brutus Creed, Carmelo Hayes, Stax Lorenzo, Cora Jade, Damon Kemp, D-Jack, Drew Gulak, Duke Hudson, Dijak, whatever. Just call him whatever he used to be. Duke Hudson, Fallon Henley, Gigi Dolan, who's basically a fucking jobber now. Ilja Dragunov, Ivy Nile, JC Jane, Jinder Mahal, Joe Kofi, Joe Gacy, Josh Briggs, Julius Creed, Mark Kofi, Nathan Frazier, Nikita Lyons, Noam Dar, Roxanne Perez, Sangha, Scripps, Thea Hale, Tiffany Stratton, Tony D'Angelo, Tyler Bate, Veer Mahan, Wendy Chu, Wesley, and Wolfgang.
This roster is really like,
we haven't even gotten into SmackDown.
It's crazy.
So, SmackDown. AJ Styles, Alba Fire, Dawkins, Ashante Diadonis, Oscar, Austin Theory, Bailey, Bobby Lashley, Butch, Cameron Grimes, Charlotte Flair, Cruz del Toro, Dakota Kai, Elton Prince, Grayson Waller, Isla Dawn, Io Sky, Jimmy Uso, Carl Anderson, Karrion Kross, Katana Chance, Caden Carter, Kevin Owens, Kit Wilson, LA Knight, Logan Paul, Luke Gallows, Misha Mia Yim, Montez Ford, MVP, Almost, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Rich Holland, Robert Roode, happy for him, Roman Reigns, Santo Escobar, Scarlett, Chauncey, Sola Sokoa, Tamina, which I don't know why she's in there, Xia Li, and Zelina Vega. And that's for your managers: Adam Pearce, B-Fab, Bobby the Brain Heaton, Kathy Kelly, Mick Foley, Miss Elizabeth, Paul Bearer, Paul Heyman, and Theodore Long. Now, I saw what Kendall said, and I believe that she will be in there in DLC. Just like, was she releasing DLC for the last game?
No,
it wasn't. Okay, so yeah, probably definitely DLC. Dexter Lumis is, we don't know. Being Dexter Lumis, probably like stalking the squirrel. But after all,
I heard was injury.
Now, out of all the names I listed, notice somebody who's not on there? He who should not be named.
Voldemort.
But the crazy thing is, I've been saying that he's not in the game. I've been said that, right? I said that. You're not going to be able to play with him. It already said that he's not going to be able to be played with, right? No one wanted to believe me. I've been told that apparently, they can't basically associate themselves with him, so they're not going to write his name down on the list. That's not true. I've been told that apparently that because he's not in the company right now, that they can't basically write his name. That's not true. You want to know why? Because remember, when all those people got released, Nia Jax was also released. She was in the game. Everybody that was released that was still in the game, the names was listed on the roster. This is a fact. All right? This is a fact. So this came out along with this list probably hours later after we was talking about what was going on. Brock Lesnar in WWE 2K24. He's in there, but you won't be able to play as him. Multiple sources have told Insider Gaming that while it was too late to fully remove Lesnar from the game, the plan shifted to simply make him unplayable for characters upon release. Despite being unplayable, his character and game files are still within WWE 2K24. That means there will be ways for those with the ability to get him to become playable, the hackers. But apparently they're also going to be releasing a day one patch to completely remove him from the game.
Good.
So, and I know a lot of people is like, well, he didn't do anything. Why? Yeah, we're just speculating.
Bye, bro. Next.
He's been binge-watched. He has officially been binge-watched. All right, so AEW has hired the recently ex-WWE writer. Now, we spoke about this last week where the longtime producer Jennifer Pepperman decided to leave the company and that she was basically focused on the women's division over for SmackDown. And she was very close to Mercedes Moné. And we basically saw the writings on the wall once we said that.
No, yeah, I've actually seen pictures of them two together.
Yeah. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Chill. Okay. All right. Breaking news, like I said, AEW has hired a 3-time Emmy Award-winning writer Jennifer Pepperman as the Vice President of Content Development. She just left WWE last week, and she is the longest tenured female creative member. So bringing in her, and I'm thinking that it's going to be for the women's division.
Hold on.
Oh, God.
So what you mean to tell me is,
here we go.
AEW hired Sasha Banks' favorite writer.
Oh, my God.
To join the company. But her husband, who makes the things she wears to the ring, did not get invited or hired by AEW. She got a writer. A writer hired. A writer. But not the person that clothes her. He literally clothes her. Like literally. She comes to him and says, baby, make me look like Eddie Guerrero and a Powerpuff Girl. And he does that. She literally looks like an Eddie Guerrero Powerpuff Girl. Every time. And And Ginger, I know you wondered who I'm talking about. I'm talking about her husband. The problem is nobody knows who that is because she don't share. He didn't get hired by AEW, but the writer girl got hired by AEW. Y'all don't think that's ridiculous? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And y'all, and somebody got to have the man's back. Somebody got to have the man's back. Somebody got to stick up for Mercedes' husband. And that's what I'm here to do. You don't think he want a job at AEW? They just handing out money. They just handing out money. Why? How come he can't get his? Give the man his money. Give the man his money. Like, hire him.
I didn't do anything.
She fell for that. Thank you, Ginger.
Wait.
Thank you. Oh, my wife. Yes, thank you. Let's talk about it.
I didn't do nothing. I was talking about the writer.
You brought up this chick getting her writer hired at her new company while her husband is sitting home with the dog sewing her next outfit, freelancing.
Trigger alert done?
I don't know why you did that.
Trigger alert done? Because I didn't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. All right. All I'm going to say is with Mercedes arriving, and this is actually missing a couple of people. Like we said, Queen Amanita is there. This is missing.
It's got to be on the top. Why isn't Tony Storm up there? Why isn't Tony Storm at the top of this graphic? This graphic is disrespectful.
We're just saying because she's coming in. Can we honestly say if this woman takes over as the creative for the women's wrestling, is it safe to say that the women's division for AEW should get better?
No, because it's just going to cater to Sasha Banks. They like. Do you see the? We talk about nepotism. Do you see the stuff that Tony? No. Do you see what Tony Khan does when he hires these people? He gives them whatever he wants. He's like, Will Ospreay, you need an interpreter when you come over here? He's like, yeah. He's like, oh, hey, Okada, you want me to make Rainmaker drinks at the stadium during football season? He's like, yeah. Hey, Sasha, you want me to hire your favorite writer to my company to help my women's division, who obviously has a relationship with you, who is closer to you than your husband?
People, I did not do anything. I'm just here to just support the wrestling news.
Ginger, man, I've been on it. I've kept the same energy from day. Listen.
He has.
Same energy from day one.
I just think with the writer coming in, and it looks like Tony Khan could possibly be looking to now get some creative help. I honestly think.
No, you don't honestly think nothing. You know
what I'm about to say. I honestly think this is the perfect time for him to call Scott. Call Scott D'Amore.
No. TNA's going to rehire him.
Well, they have no choice. You want to talk about it? They have no choice. But before we get into that,
here's my first and last statement on the AEW women's division. If they allow Mercedes to come in there and just completely override all the work Tony Storm has done to keep that title to mean anything in that company, they're foul for that. And Mercedes is a star. She is a great wrestler. She has awesome charisma. Her accent is trash. And do I question possibly how she treats her husband? Maybe from time to time. But she should not override Tony Storm. Tony Storm put in that work. Baker put in that work first. So and they tried to override her with Sarai and deaded her. Bury Britt Baker for someone who couldn't wrestle anymore. Paige can't wrestle anymore. She couldn't wrestle since Alberto Del Rio wrestled her.
I'm moving on. I'm moving on because you're gonna get this canceled. You're gonna get this canceled. You're gonna get this canceled quicker than anything than White King could say. Who's still probably drinking right now, and we don't know where he is. Okay, this man is living his ultimate Sandman fantasies right now. So O'Shea Jackson Jr. on AEW fans and what's missing. if I'm watching someone on AEW and I ask who is this guy, I don't need you to tell me I'm not a wrestling fan. I'm sorry, not a real wrestling fan. So for those that don't know, I'm constantly calling this man a mark because
I am not attacking this man at all. This is a job.
I'm not either. I'm not going to attack him either. I don't need Ice Cube, who's one of my favorite rappers. I don't need him coming at me too because Ice Cube got involved. Now you giving me the big screen. You funny. You funny. So O'Shea was on the Chris Van Lee
Looks
show.
like that man's twin.
Anyway.
If he's Ice Cube, you're Ice Maker.
Okay. All right. But either way, he was basically talking about like what was going on with the AEW fans or whatever for him. Basically, he's trying to say that he's not a real wrestling fan. But here's my thing. O'Shea, you know, and I know, and people that watch you on Twitter know that you troll the AEW fan base a lot.
As the chat
A
trolls
lot.
you for looking like this man's twin brother. It looks like he's giving another interview talking bad about his last opinion.
You wonder why the shows that goes on for like 2 hours.
Yo, John, just say today was a good day, and then go ahead and finish. Just say today was a
God damn, I'm glad y'all set it off. All right, anyway. Anyway. But like I was saying, this man definitely trolls the fan base a lot. So if he wants to sit there and say he was just asking the question, okay, here's the thing. My problem with people like this and the whole concept of someone saying that you're not a real wrestling fan if you don't know about XYZ or whatever. Okay, yes and no. Now, you can take me off on my off the pedestal, all right? Because we're gonna have this conversation real quick. So, the way he was describing it is like if he's asking a question, then he shouldn't be attacked for just asking the question because he genuinely wants to know. But in this day and age, I feel like this: Google's free, and I feel like if you're a wrestling fan, you should be able to do your own due diligence before you go and ask people on Twitter, which you know has the most toxic IWC fan base.
Here's what we don't understand. This got nothing to do with us. This got nothing to do with AEW. O'Shea Jackson is obviously beefing with Griselda. He's obviously beefing with him, and he wants to be the number one wrestling fan. And he don't like how he be at all the events. He be at AEW in the front row, clapping all the hands, taking all the pictures.
I saw him before. He was behind Michael Cole and them when it was in California.
Yeah, see, but his O'Shea wants to be like, no, I'm him. So he got to represent something. So like WWE probably cut him a check. Like we gotta understand that's Hollywood, baby. That's business. And at the end of the day, like
he definitely be going in like he's getting a check for them, bro. Like the way, and that's why I say he acts like a mark.
But he because he probably is, and that's exactly what I'm trying to say. They're gonna let him probably sample whatever he wants from WWE in his music, but they ain't gonna let Westside Gunn.
They barely even let him get away with anything. But at the same time, though, like I said, he has a point. What he was saying, though, as regards to AEW. Now, let's talk about that. In the interview, he was basically saying how, he shouldn't be called like not a real wrestling fan or whatever, but he was also saying how AEW should do more when it comes to presenting these people who were just basically appearing for like 1 week out of like, Can I get
funky with you? I'm gonna be very honest with you. He's not in a wrestling market.
That's true.
He like being East Coast, like where we are in New York, like we're advertised to a lot. Like AEW is going to put his advertisement money into the areas that, like the West California isn't a wrestling hub. As exciting as having an event in Hollywood is, like WrestleMania, it's not a wrestling state. It's not a wrestling city. Nobody says that. It's not Chicago. It's not New York. It's not San Antonio. It's not these places. So if AEW isn't necessarily known in these arenas yet, in these sectors, that's understandable, if I'm being honest.
But he's talking about like the wrestlers who we don't know, and he basically says like they should give some type of vignette, a story behind when these people show up, and basically we shouldn't have to rely on the commentator, which is basically Excalibur, who basically talks like a mile a fucking minute.
We being fans, I don't think understand the issues of scheduling conflicts, injuries that happen backstage that change stories, why things are so moving, forever moving in wrestling. And I don't mean he who should not be named number one changing the script the night of. I mean like actual things happening where changes have to be made in wrestling. With that being said, like not every story is going to hit, because you can't even complete. Even if the vision was there, it always doesn't hit, unfortunately. And that's in any storytelling. That's in movies too. Like we get a handful. We get 7 movies nominated for best movie of the year out of a year of 100,000 movies. And that's what happens with wrestling stories too, unfortunately. Some are going to hit, some aren't going to hit. Now, that's not an AEW problem. That's a wrestling thing. That's across the board.
But that's what I was going to say. So that's why that was one of the things that made me say he's a mark, because he was basically coming at the AEW for it. And I'm like, well, he's basically coming at it as a WWE fan. But however, me personally, and you've talked about this in Dark Kent whenever he's not doing his Dark Kent stuff and he's on the show. We've all talked about this. When it comes to them bringing up somebody from NXT, do you get a vignette? Yes. Yes, you do. However, once these people are brought up from NXT, that time that they're brought up for that debut match, does anybody care? The crowd be dead, bro. No one cares. It doesn't matter if you show like a whole mini pay-per-view preview or whatever to basically show you who this wrestler is, where they grew up, who they learned from.
And that's why it makes no sense to me to be signaling out any company. Because at the end of the day, the public, us wrestling fans, like he says he is, feel how we feel about wrestling. It's not just one company doing certain things. When a women's roster was bad, everyone's except for TNA's was bad. Not just one company. Everyone's at that.
Stop, Kimmy.
Like we have to stop doing it. And if we're going to be wrestling fans, then try to watch everything, or try to respect everything. Or if not, just say you're a fan of that company. Just be honest with yourself. Just be
That's what I feel, bro. For real. Not even to cut you off, but for real. Just say that you fuck with this company, and that's that. I'm not going to sit there and constantly say you're not a real wrestling fan, but I'm just going to say you are a fan of what you are. That's it.
As long as you admit it. Don't be faking.
Thank you.
Like, oh, I watched the AEW, and you never watched.
I've been watching wrestling for 45 years. I'm like, you've been watching the same thing for 45 years. Did you try something else?
Oh, TNA stinks, but you ain't watched TNA in 8 years. Like, don't do stuff like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I cannot watch anything. How can AEW do this and this and this and this? And I'm like, bro, this was going on in your company for years. You didn't say nothing about it. Well, why is it? And that's another thing. I don't understand. Like, we're gonna have to talk about this when we get to Dynamite, but you feel like as if one company can do something, and then if another company does that, that's an issue.
No, because let me tell you what wrestlers are gonna help y'all understand. Is wrestling is not separated by company. These wrestlers have wrestled with each other since they started wrestling in backyards, on the independents, in the same wrestling schools, moving
high
around
schools, and yeah.
It's just about the wrestlers. They're honoring each other. They're respecting each other. The same thing how the Clique started with Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Scott Hall, and Kevin Nash doing the Too Sweet that we do right now, that the Wolfpack is still from. The Clique started that. Those four. So DX can be DX without being compared to NWO, because it's still the same founders of the Clique. It's the same.
Just half and half. They just split it.
It's the same.
They split it. Two people went to another group, and that's it. It's like Bloods and Crips, if you want to call it like that.
Calm down. Y'all be bugging.
I'm a WWE fan. I wish I could watch TNA. I recently started watching AEW, so sometimes I don't know who you're talking about, but I respect it all. Yeah, but the thing is, we give you the information for us. Now, me personally, like I said, that's just me personally. So I don't want anybody feeling like any type of way when I say like, yo, why don't you just Google it? Because I'm somebody who, and he knows this about me, I do my research. Like, no matter what it is, you give me a task, I'm researching the hell out of it, and I'm not going to stop until I find out all the information I need.
And I'm gonna if I don't watch it, I'm gonna tell y'all I didn't watch it.
That's simple. You know what I'm saying? But I'll go find out stuff about it so I would know. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me personally. Not everybody is going to do their own due diligence or do their own research, and I understand it. To me, no offense to anybody, I just feel you're lazy. Not saying no offense.
Well, they
Not
might.
saying-
Okay, we can't even say that because maybe they're just not that into wrestling. There are different, like people are into things at different degrees. Like people
You're
like
right.
people like hip hop, but that don't mean they know all the.
They
lyrics.
love hip hop. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can like wrestling, and we're not judging you if you like wrestling, just because we've been into it since whatever age and grew with it and had this love we have for it. Like, doesn't mean you have to. There's definitely levels. Yeah, Kendall. That's what I'm saying.
So Meltzer had a bad day. This is going to be funny. So this man decides that he wants to be the one to come out and say that Tommy Dreamer is now the TNA head of creative. And then Fightful came out and shut that down. Contrary to rumors, we're told that Tommy Dreamer is not the head of creative.
What's the name of the company that bought TNA?
Anthem.
They're doing a horrible job.
Oh yeah, but that's come. Yeah, you know we're about to talk about after this. So
let's just go there because nobody.
But this is another thing. Dave Meltzer came out and said that the AEW deal with CMLL is that in any TV show that CMLL has talent appears on, no other Mexican wrestler can appear. Doesn't matter if they work for a AAA or not, or did in the past, it's no other Mexican wrestlers can appear. And that ended up coming out with Fightful Selects is reporting that AEW sources says the Observer claims are outright false. And they even gave an example of what happened with Commander's match and everything else. So, Meltzer, what next? What's next? What is next with you?
I don't follow Meltzer. That's the thing, though. See, like, I don't follow him, so.
I don't. I just see his reports because everybody reports either him or Fightful. Or PWI Insider or whatever.
Yeah, I don't follow.
That's what I'm saying. So, it is what it is. But now that we can get right into what we were talking about as far as Anthem. Anthem re-signs Josh Alexander to TNA. Now, notice how I put re-signs, right? Because here's how it all started.
I love Josh. I love Josh because he's a TNA fan, so he thinks y'all are into this like him. And I know none of you are into this like him.
No. Everybody is. Everyone's talking about it. We all have a hashtag, we want Scott, okay? So Josh Alexander was the first one to put the hourglass. Then Speedball Mike Bailey. Then Tommy Dreamer. Then Jordan Grace. Then Marshall Slamovich. Then Chris Bay. You even have Moose. You had a bunch of other wrestlers who
I just want to say something. We all know where the top guy Jordan Grace is going. We all know. We all know.
You know what? You got to stop. Now, after that,
top guy's out.
We woke up to this. Now, if you notice in the picture, what does it say, All-Star? TNA Wrestling re-signs Josh Alexander, right? What did they write? TNA Wrestling exercises its option to extend contract of Josh Alexander.
Yeah, he should have signed. Listen.
Wait. They chose to extend the option. He didn't resign.
This re-signed dude.
He has to resign. He would have to decide that if he can resign. He was a free agent.
No, I'm talking about Scott. Just re-sign Scott.
Oh yeah, because we already said you're gonna lose people, bro.
Just re-sign
basically
Scott.
When that came out, they ended up deleting that picture where they said that he resigned because she pulled it out. TNA extended Josh's contract. And it came out that his deal was actually up this year, but they extended it to another year. He asked them not to extend the contract.
That's crazy.
He actually wanted to explore his options. They had agreed with him to do it, and then they basically told him that they're extending his contract. So this apparently had nothing to do with him being an injured person or whatever. He was also working backstage while he was injured as a producer or helping out with different stuff. However, they extended his contract. So they kept him. They did the same thing that everyone, now the people that I talked to about swear up and down that all sports organizations do this. And I'm like, that's not true. I had people literally say that they do this in basketball. And I'm like, there's a difference. It's called player option and team option.
Yeah, wrestling is only team option.
That's it. There is nothing. Same thing with NFL. If Tom Brady signed a contract for 4 years, he played 3, he got injured in the last year, that's it. That's it. Contract is still done. That's it, bro. Like, they don't say like, oh, well, our team options is we're going to send you. Oh, maybe we'll put a franchise tag on you or whatever. Like, stop. This all started back, and we all know when when AEW came about and Nick Khan started issuing those 5-year contracts. We all remember that. We was talking about it in each other's little groups and Facebook chats or whatever. We all remember that. So that's just the crazy thing. This is bad business. This is extremely bad business. Now, for you to extend somebody without them even wanting to extend after they asked you not to, and we already talked about it like last week or so when Scott was fired, that they basically said that they would allow talent to go, but not certain talent. You're not going to make anybody want to either sign with you or re-sign with you. Like, what is this? What is this?
They don't know how to run a wrestling company.
That's one thing I can honestly say, bro, is that no matter how good TNA gets, it has been great under Scott. TNA will always shoot themselves in the foot.
Facts.
Okay? Just terrible. Thank you, Kendall. Terrible business. Terrible business, bro.
Horrible. Every time, though.
And it's sad. It's sad. They'd be so good, bro. So, I know this is not something you want to talk about, but this is the last thing of the news. We got more Vince news. So, apparently, Stephanie McMahon's name was named in the cover-up allegations, which we kind of already knew. We kind of knew that was going to happen. Then Paul Roma claims that WWF wrestlers were asked to do sexual things with other men or get fired. This goes down to, remember we kind of talked about this? Pat Patterson. Remember the Cream Team? Remember that? Yeah. I'll let you guys read all that. Paul Roma, you don't know who he is? Go look it up. Google it, because I don't feel like explaining it. Okay? Let's just leave that alone. And as you can see, with all this Vince news coming out, John Cena was interviewed. You know what he said? I don't think it's complicated to talk about. It's complicated to listen to. That's why I don't necessarily put a lot of time and equal equity into it. There's still a long way to go. Weird. I can say this. I'm a big advocate of love and friendship and honesty and communication in the same breath. I'm also a big advocate of accountability. If someone's behavior lies so far outside of your value system, then the balance shifts. Oh, I can't operate in a world where this works. That's the end result of being accountable. Right now, I'm going to love the person I love, be their friend. I love you. You have a hill to climb. There is a saying of you don't know who your friends are until shit hits the fan or your back is against the wall. That doesn't make any of what's going on any easier to swallow. Just telling someone you love them, it's a hill to climb, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, no, John Cena didn't say nothing wrong.
He sided with Vince.
He did not.
He kind of did. That's what everybody online right now is angry with John Cena.
Bro, let me tell you something. If ever anything came out about you, and God forbid, I don't know if anything ever came out about you, and it was true, 100% true. Because of our relationship, I'm still gonna say I love you, and that's what I'm saying. That's not siding with the person. That was my brother, and what he did was horrible, and he's gonna have to deal with that. And accountability is something I believe in. I love that man. That's not siding, bro. That's being actually very open. When you really look at it, he said accountability is a thing. He spoke on the truth. Like, accountability is a thing. That man has to be held accountable for what he did. But for him to not acknowledge that this is somebody he's loved, that's not bad. Like, it's somebody he loved.
I mean, you gotta think John Cena would have no career without Vince McMahon.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why it's like it's a different relationship. And he didn't agree with nothing. He when he said the accountability thing, he was spot on. He was saying the truth, bro. He has to be held accountable. And it sucks for somebody that I love. Like, and that's true.
But you knew what was gonna happen. So he's facing a lot of backlash behind it. Which was kind of weird because I was like, I know these people are not going to be mad so long because as soon as he announced his OnlyFans, everyone started basically being happy all of a sudden. But
who has an OnlyFans? Who has an OnlyFans?
John Cena. That's what we were talking about earlier.
Nah, I ignored that, and I'm ignoring it again.
All right. Well, not only that, but Randy Orton. I would not be where I am today without Vince McMahon, but fuck, I'm reading this shit. What you've seen and read, I've seen and read. As far as commenting on that, it fucking hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. He didn't side with him either when people started getting mad at the guy.
That's what I'm saying. They're not. You got. That's a very difficult thing to be asked. The fact that they're even offering a response is commendable.
Yeah, I actually agree because they're doing way more than a lot of other people have done.
Yeah.
So this is being honest. But that's our news. Let's get into these weekly shows real quick before we start talking about our Elimination Chamber predictions. We can speed through it because SmackDown, as we already know, was just basically finishing out for the Elimination Chamber. The other thing that happened was we're looking at a breakup between AJ Styles and the OC. They've
been doing that. Nothing happened, bro. I'm not lying to you. SmackDown is a repeat every week.
Yeah, because you already know the only thing people want to talk about. The Versace vest. But The Rock got introduced as an official member of the Bloodline. And he spoke, to me, it was like typical Rock. But the way they hyped it up, I was like, that's it? That's it?
If I was to be honest with you, Davina and I don't watch SmackDown often. It doesn't matter if The Rock says 2 words or 200 words. The Rock is good for anybody's business.
The people were cheering, they were booing, and then they cheered as he was so dissing.
Let me tell you, if The Rock was coming on Heels for Life just to say Heels for Life and log off, I would promote it like we were interviewing him. That's what you do. Because he's one of the biggest celebrities in the world. He was the top paid actor in the world 2 years ago.
Too bad that didn't work out. But yeah, you're right. Here's the thing. So after he said, the song and dance is over, he literally said, if you smell what the Bloodline is cooking. One of these things is not like the other. Can you tell what that is?
What's that? I can't see the pictures yet. I'm still frozen.
Oh man. I wish you could see this picture. How do you change yourself? How do you get back on our screen so you can see this picture?
I would have to leave and come back. I didn't want to leave you by yourself.
You know what? You do that for 2 seconds. Just reset real quick. Guys, we'll be back in 2 seconds. Hold on. We're just waiting on All-Star to come through the show. Since Stark Kent left the show, he's out there drinking. He was real slow, talking about that whole Cody Rhodes, that boy Dark Kent. He's really white, and he's probably out there doing it tonight, drinking and watching Cody Rhodes, jerking off to Cody Rhodes. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. And now we're back to the show. Let's get it. Okay. I'm sorry. I was just freestyling a little bit, telling everybody how.
I heard.
My bad. So yeah, one of these things is not like the other. Can you tell me what it is?
Yeah, I mean, everybody talked about this so much. It was ridiculous. Like, I don't care if he was talking to Roman, just watch wrestling. Like, just watch wrestling. I knew you was gonna do this. I knew you.
Bang bang scissor gang.
Listen, check this out. If Kent quit the episode before the 100th, that would be hilarious. I am literally gonna laugh about that so hard next week. I promise y'all. I promise you. I think Kent got sick off of whatever he was drinking tonight, and we have to just let my brother deal with the porcelain princess for tonight. Hopefully, he's not drinking for the 100th. We'll be right here.
Yes, please. But yeah, they said that they also got Nation Domination vibes. But someone asked this question.
It does.
They asked this question: with The Rock joining the Bloodline, is that the greatest faction of all time?
Bloodline was already top 5. It didn't move it. It didn't scale it. It didn't touch it. It was already top 5.
All right. But yeah, we got our black moment with Samoans. It's kind of funny though. I just want to say, like, we can do this, but Bobby Lashley and Street Profits is still not allowed to be called the Pride.
That's a horrible name. Are they lions? Because in the group of lions, the woman does the hunting. So you tell me B-Fab is the tough one? Stop. Next. Next. B-Fab is no lioness.
Oh, so let's talk about Collision. There was no Collision.
No, there was. It was on early.
It was not. There was no Collision.
That was Rampage.
Exactly.
Rampage was on early.
No Collision. So we're just going to move on. Raw.
Kent isn't here to talk about his man losing. That's probably why he left. He had a bad flashback of WrestleMania. He had a WrestleMania flashback.
This picture is hilarious, bro.
I feel like this one was worse than the WrestleMania one.
Yeah, but I just want to know why does Solo keep coming out in a hoodie?
Like we don't know who he is anymore.
Yeah, like I'm just trying to understand. Like, nigga, we know who you are. We know you.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Drew won, and as soon as we saw them, and we already knew what the main event was, which was Gunther versus Jay. We knew what was about to happen. We knew what was about to happen.
It was too predictable. But to be honest, we're grown. Kids still pop. We're grown.
Andrade.
The mask is fire.
Yes, it is. But what are these vignettes? What are we doing? I don't know. I mean,
him and Shinsuke are gonna have a banger feud soon.
We'll see. You think it will be them?
Yes.
I mean, what else? What else do you got for him? I want to talk about the most hilarious segment of the night, though. This man, listen, R-Truth is a treasure, bro. A treasure. Can we just admit that this man is a treasure, bro? That man said, with a straight face, you know, like when the Ducks left Tony Soprano, he was my duck. He said straight up, I now know what Genuine meant when he wrote Pony. Bro. He's a treasure, man. Real treasure.
He's the man. Him and Akira Tozawa, the two most entertaining people on Raw.
I mean, him and his you know, his crew, stable, I don't know what you want to call it. He thinks that he's with Dix. As is DIYX. Sorry, it's not DIY, it's now DIX. And I don't know if they can actually sell that shirt, but I think Pro Wrestle Tees was trying to sell that shirt. With DIY with the Degeneration X on the Y, so it spells Dix.
I want Jade to stay as far away from the Pride as possible.
Listen, it should have been Jade. You want to know why? Let's talk about it. You know that Jade should have been that spot instead of B-Fab? Because that way we could have had Jade. No, we could have had Jade sneaking up and trying to flirt with Montez or whatever the case may be. And Bianca's already mad. And she wants to know why this keeps standing around her man. And boom, let them feud. Let them feud.
Jade needs to do her own thing. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. They're going to figure it out. Jade's probably going to cost Bianca the elimination. And that would be cool. Or the very following SmackDown, Jade is out there and Bianca comes out and turns heel, tells her to shut up. It should be her. Nobody cares about her. She ain't the biggest thing. She got to drop the black card. She got to be like, you think because we two black women, I'm supposed to respect you? than straight up drop her.
Yeah. Since she
Straight.
brought up Sasha Banks at the WrestleMania thing,
And straight
talking
drop.
about the two black women. Oh, what I said? I think what I said was a good storyline. Thank you, Durkin.
Not happening.
Thank you.
It's not.
It should have. It would have been dope. By the way, your favorite woman came back.
That's not my favorite. I thought you were talking about Serena Deeb last week.
No, I mean you heard I said that she came back.
Darkin quit. Durkin. No, he we actually don't know what happened to Darkin. We have no idea.
I don't care. I'm doing the same.
Raquel Rodriguez Gonzalez Consuela.
There you go. Been waiting for you to say it for a minute. Let's go.
She came back, and the back is a pun that is intended.
Yes. By the way, for those that don't know, she showed some pictures of her mad cell activation syndrome, bro. So shout out to her that she got, she healed up. She looks bad, bro. But I guess, since she healed up and they needed one more spot, for the Elimination Chamber, and he wasn't going to put Jade, Raquel Gonzalez Rodriguez Consuela won. So then later on, we had a whole little thing where Becky Lynch came out, and I was just like, can you shut up? I'm like, this is the person that Seth said was the best on the mic, and I'm like, bro, this is horrible. She tried to get over a hat.
And listen, I already been told y'all that Becky Lynch ain't that on the microphone. She's barely that in the ring. But I will say this. This is not the reason why I'm getting up at 5 a.m. to watch the Elimination Chamber at all. This is a foregone conclusion. It's going to be Becky.
See Bianca in them shorts again.
We all know Becky's going to win. The only swerve I would like would be if we started the Jade Bianca feud this morning as well.
Yeah. That's why I would have kept Jade in there, but
I agree, Kendall. I told these gentlemen this one time. They all were Charlotte haters, but Becky is the worst out of the four. Agreed.
That's what I said. I just feel like Becky and Charlotte cannot do any type of promo, but at least you know what I'm saying? Becky is horrible. It was dead. The crowd was dead. Liv Morgan came out. It was a little pop, and then it was dead again. Raquel came out. Naomi came out. That was the biggest pop. Naomi came out for the first 20 minutes of you two or three talking, and that is the biggest pop.
Of course, it's Naomi.
Come on, man. They started brawling. It was Tiffany came out. Tiffany attacked Liv. Trinity, as I'm going to keep calling her, went against Raquel a little bit. Bianca and Becky did this and just started fighting each other.
Yo, Tiffany Stratton is going to be the MVP of the chamber, though. I want everyone to know.
We'll see.
She's jumping on.
It's going to be Liv. I think it's going to be Liv.
Tiffany Stratton is definitely doing the most beautiful, whatever they call it, off of
beautiful moonsault ever. Mid-ass moonsault.
Not when she does it off the top to the floor. Don't do that.
I'm not watching this at 5. You on your own.
I already told y'all we spoke about this earlier when we spoke.
We did. So as we know, Nia came out and fucked up everybody.
Hold on, real quick. Tiffany Stratton is a better wrestler than both of these people, but you are right. But she's a better wrestler.
That's the way they're building her. I really feel like that's how they're building her. And then, of course, as we know, the only other match that mattered was, of course, Jay versus Gunther. And it ended just how we thought it was going to end. Jimmy cost him the match. And told him that it doesn't matter what happens, I will always be Big Brother.
I want to be very clear that although this was predictable and we all know it, we don't have to stay on this long. The point is, we're going to get to see Jay versus Jimmy Uso and probably a no-holds-barred match at WrestleMania.
Tribal Combat.
If you're not here for that, you're corny. You know who else I would love to see? Nick versus Matt Jackson. And a match would be utter gold. When people are that good as a tag team, when they verse each other, FTR, when they did it on a random Wednesday 2 months ago.
Fire.
On a random Wednesday a few months.
Nah, that was for the Bret Hart thing.
Oh yeah, it was. It's the chemistry.
That's
Is
Owen
already,
Hart. Sorry,
chemistry is already there. You don't have to make it up. Nothing. That match is gonna be fire.
NXT. Now, there's nothing I really cared about.
There's nothing to talk about. Can I like we know I'm the NXT dude. This was very mid. The whole night was mid.
This
mid. You got to give them something to do. So I'm not mad on. I'm not mad on putting them on NXT. Mia Yim should have been there.
Yeah,
Yim should have been.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be them beating Braun and Baron, and that's how Braun just to go up. But it's like, why are you giving it to the Good Brothers out of nowhere? Like,
it was a very mid match. They tried. We all know Shotzi got pregnant, hurt.
So this match happened and Shotzi got injured. They had to call the match off. So in order to keep the show going, they asked for an open challenge, and Lash Legend came out and she lost too.
Yeah, I mean, listen, they needed something to do. Lash Legend is finally starting to get some heat. Salute to y'all for giving her some heat. She's starting to get recognized. Hopefully, she'll be like the first DLC and not the one that comes out a month before the new game comes out.
No, she's gonna be in the second because remember the first is supposed to be the Stardust and Dusty and.
No, that's not that comes with the game with the drop. Dang.
Oh, I thought that was the. Oh, okay.
Only if you buy that version, it comes with it.
Got you.
Yeah.
All right, so let's just get into the last show, Dynamite. John Moxley, well, basically BCC versus FTR. Let me just say,
you can't hype up this episode of Dynamite. You can't.
But all I can say is the match was a banger. But one thing I am sick and tired of happening. You're gonna agree. Can we stop having banger matches ending in draws?
And once again, Tony Khan makes promises to all of these top wrestlers that he cannot keep. He tries to protect everyone. That's what he does. He tries to protect everyone. No one in that match could afford a loss. No one. Hook can't lose. Samoa couldn't lose. No one in that match was supposed to be able to take that loss. It was RVD. RVD's the only person. That's what I'm saying. Other than that, there was nobody else.
I like how you went straight to the final match.
And he puts himself in bad booking decisions because he's trying to protect so many people. That's what happens so many top guys does, by the way. Because it's happening in WWE too. Cody Rhodes can't lose without it being an interference or something that happened. He's being protected. The same way Roman gets protected, the same way all top guys and most companies get protected, except for TNA. They'd be like, right.
But when you're talking about your four top guys as far as like singles and like, tag team, whatever way you want to put it, with Dax and Cash and Mox and Claudio, that could have been to a banger match. Someone could have went over. You know what I'm saying? Then you could have basically had a rematch of Revolution. Instead, you made it go to a draw. Every single one of these matches you start the show off with, like when you started,
he has to protect these people. Yeah, he's protecting his top people.
Put it at the end of the show. Why are you basically putting this at the beginning of the show, making people invested? You make it a draw, and then you have people turn away.
Listen, it's at the end of the day, these companies are. Maybe we're going to get a new wrestling company out of this, y'all. Because at the end of the day, all the companies are too top heavy. It's too many stars. And you know what you do with stars? You make stars promises.
Hey, listen, let's not talk about when TNA people start leaving.
You make stars promises. I know that Vince is what he is, but here's the issue. You all want to know why John Cena and Stone Cold and Undertaker were always good? Not just because they were Vince's boys, but simply because of the fact that when you have a top guy, you make promises. And he made these people all had promises. Just like Tony Khan has made promises to Swerve, probably Adam when he came back, probably my boy Jack Perry, who he sent to New Japan to get some heat. Like, he made promises to all of these people.
So Durkin, let me just say right now, don't believe that. I don't believe Moxley wants to come back to WWE. Let's not do that.
I believe we see Moxley in WWE in 2025.
Okay. This was very interesting because apparently Ric Flair wants to be more involved with Sting's thing, and he's not. So he said he's going to seek other options, and then he goes into the office of Matthew and Nicholas Jackson.
You better say it right, bro.
I said it right. I'm not getting the fine.
Matthew, the best part of my Dynamite were those gentlemen. I love those gentlemen. I love them as heels. It's what you've always wanted. It is awesome.
I have two best nights. Two best things of the night. Wardlow.
You do not have to read this. I said the promo earlier. I did it earlier.
Wardlow's promo. I'm like, listen, you cooking.
No, it was
you. I'm like, I don't believe you, but you're cooking.
That's why it was trash. It's like you make a plate look good, and as soon as you taste it, it's trash. That's what
it's like what they display. You know what I'm saying? From when you're about to get something from McDonald's, and when you buy it, it never looks like what you saw on television.
That's like, Wardlow. That's Wardlow. Wardlow said, "I look like a whatever world champion." No, you don't, because you're not.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. Especially in AEW, they all look like Adam Cole.
Wow. So then we had Toni Storm in action. She went against some local talent, squashed her.
He's really talking about every match. Like,
no. Everyone's saying that this is awesome. I actually love this for them. One's in black and white, the other's in color. I love it. But can we talk about Deonna Purrazzo's? I don't know if it was a botch. I don't know if this was just.
Hey, mistakes happen.
And they made it move of the night. Hopefully she's okay.
She gotta be if they made a move of the night.
You know what I'm saying? And then we had Tony. See, there's so many damn Tonys. Tony Schiavone coming down with Daniel Garcia, basically now taking over for Edge, because Edge is not going to be able to compete for Revolution. I think they're really trying to hold it off for Wembley. Who knows? But I need Daniel Garcia to win this title, because this guy right here is no longer the top heel ever. He's the whole mountain. This guy right here. Let me tell y'all something. Remember how that boy said, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't your mother live at such and such and such? And basically ran down that man's father. Right? So people started looking up the address of where this guy said this guy's mom was. Did you find out where that address was?
I didn't. What is it?
Okay, you're going to be like this guy. Trust me when I tell you that heel is the ultimate heel. You ready? This is the address of where Daniel Garcia's mother lives.
That's messed up.
Listen, okay? If I was Daniel Garcia, you gonna have to find me, because I'm a fucking bros of Broody this nigga. Okay?
Daniel Garcia, crazy.
You gonna have to see me outside.
He crazy for that one.
Bro, what the fuck? We gotta fight. We're gonna have to fight. Now we're gonna have to fight for real, bro. And that's what Daniel Garcia said straight up. Like, listen, you constantly talk about my dead relatives. Well, why don't you bring your ass to the ring so I can bury you next to them? Danny needs that title. Okay? Danny needs it. We don't gotta talk about the last match. Also, already talked about Daniel Garcia. Love Daniel Garcia. All right, so since it's only 4 matches, we're going to talk about this real quick.
Let's just give our predictions.
Yeah, so as you know, Elimination Chamber is going to be this Saturday for the times. Australian time, 6 p.m. Eastern, 5. Central, 4. Mountain time, 3. Pacific, 2. At least Hawaiians get to watch it at midnight. We got to wait.
I'll be up. Coffee.
I'll watch it when I wake up.
I get a donut.
So these are the 4 matches and a segment with Grayson Waller effect, where we're going to find out the tag team match for night 1. All right. It's because we know this pay-per-view was so damn predictable.
The whole thing. Drew, Rhea, Becky. I actually don't know the tag.
Judgment Day.
I don't know.
I feel like it's going to be Judgment Day, and possibly Pete Dunne will turn on Tyler Bate.
Nah, there's no point for that.
I mean, that's the only one that's a toss-up. Everything else is too damn predictable. I really miss when the Elimination Chamber did not have so much predictability, where the actual titles were held. And
now they could swerve us, now, and that would be good. I welcome a swerve.
Bro, there's no swerve in this. You want to know why? We talked about this already. In this men's Elimination Chamber, who was the only wrestler from Raw?
Drew McIntyre.
Exactly. We already know who winning. As far as these are all for the Raw titles, by the way. These are all for Raw titles on this pay-per-view. There ain't no SmackDown titles being defended in this pay-per-view.
Bro, there are no brands. There are no
You
brands.
you still think not? Okay, but they still signing people to brands.
It's a figment of your imagination.
They still sign people to brands.
As a figment of our
They're
imagination.
still, listen, as long as they keep talking about there's a brand split and people assigned to SmackDown or Raw and they can't appear on the other show, that's how I'm going to put it. Okay. So
I appreciate y'all for rocking out with us. I know we're about that. I have to say it because I see the numbers. Like, y'all stayed strong tonight. I think it's because y'all felt bad for us because Dark Kid didn't even explain why he left. He wasn't preempted to leave. And he also has not responded to neither one of us as to if he's sick, if he's fallen and can't get up. So, I hope the bro is good.
Unless he's praying to the porcelain god.
The
world may never know.
My final thoughts.
Already? Since we already know who's winning. We already know who's winning it. So
my final thoughts.
Let me put the music on.
The chicken nuggets from Popeyes and the red beans and rice. If you put the chicken nuggets in the red beans and rice, it's one of the most popping things you will ever eat. Listen to me, y'all. Order the nuggets, which are half off right now on DoorDash, from Popeyes. And then get a large red beans and rice. Pour the nuggets in the red beans and rice. Mix it all up. Take a spoonful, because they give sporks at Popeyes. Take a spork. Dip that thing in there. Fire. You're welcome. Episode 99. Even if it's just me and Ja going into 100, we got this.
We're gonna have some special guests.
Yeah, of course, we know that. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some special guests. It's gonna be a lovely, lovely time. 100 episodes of your fastest growing, favoritist wrestling podcast. Still fastest growing. Like, let me tell you something. 100 episodes. 100 episodes. We thank y'all so much. We average like anywhere between 5 and up on every episode. We're just trying to get the YouTube up. Y'all go crazy on Facebook, and we love y'all. That's why we kept it on Facebook. I ain't gonna leave Facebook just to run up YouTube numbers. I want y'all to stay right where y'all are. Every Thursday night, 7:30 ish
PM ish.
Sometimes it's Friday, and if we feel froggy, Monday.
You know what I'm saying? My final thoughts. Go stream that Quest tape. I'm about to drop it in the comments section again because I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Yeah. Make sure y'all go cop All Stars music. I'm gonna talk with Dark Kent real quick. Shout out to Cody Rhodes. Shout out to CM Punk. I'm sorry. I start drooling when I start talking about these things. Anyway, all jokes aside, thank you guys for tuning in for this long. I know we try to find a way to minimize these long episodes, but when we start talking, we just start talking, having a good time. And you know what? I appreciate all you guys that stay tuned because you guys are also having a good time. And that's what means the most to us.
Y'all rode with us strong tonight. I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? For real. So with that being said, next week is episode 100.
100.
Wow. We did it. We're gonna have a few surprises. You guys are definitely gonna love that new intro. You're gonna love that new intro. Don't sue me, but you're gonna love that new intro. Don't be mad at me, but you're gonna love that new intro.
I have no idea what's about to happen.
He already told me I'm gonna have to change my words, but you know we're gonna love that new intro.
Absolutely.
Hey, I didn't curse.
Hey.
With that being said, it's your boy, the Holy Hill, Jacquez, on behalf of Darkin, who's not here because he ran away to go drink about Cody Rhodes' tears. We are the Wolfpack Podcast. We are out. Peace.
100. 100.
We're on the way to road to 100. Yes, to the road to 100.